Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here and Felipe.
Hello there, everyone.
Today we're diving into the news. Bro, what's going on? I don't know if
Yeah,
you've seen
what's happening in England?
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
it's just crazy.
things are getting tense. So here we're gonna react to a video called Violent Rioting Continues in England and Northern Ireland. So it's not only England, but it's affecting the north
The
as
whole
well.
UK.
Yeah, the whole of the UK, Northern Ireland. And it's interesting because the comments are disabled for the BBC News video. So I don't know if people are attacking this video or but we're gonna watch the video, we're gonna react to it, and we're gonna understand a little bit more of what's going on. And let's guys, if you are in the UK, let us know if it's affecting you and how has it affected you. But let's take a look, a deeper dive into the news article here.
Okay, let's go.
Start this hour here in the UK, where there's been renewed rioting in some cities in England and Northern Ireland. The worst outbreaks of violence came in Belfast, Plymouth and Birmingham. Nearly 400 people have been arrested after a week of violent disorder, which began last week in Southport after the fatal stabbings of 3 girls and escalated following misinformation about the identity of the perpetrator spread on social media. Last night in Plymouth,
you heard about
3 police officers were injured
I heard
in what the police described as sustained violence. Bricks and fireworks were thrown at them. 6 arrests were made. In Belfast, riot officers had stones and petrol bombs thrown at them close to a supermarket which was set alight at the weekend. As the latest disorder unfolded, the Prime Minister criticised the owner of X, Elon Musk, who posted that civil war is inevitable in the UK. Our reporter Aruna Iyengar has the latest.
Wow, civil war.
2 opposing protests in Plymouth started out peacefully before vocal clashes between the anti-racism and anti-immigration groups.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Police in riot gear were deployed to keep the groups apart, and several officers suffered injuries as violence later broke out.
It was kind of terrifying. Hundreds of people moved up the Hoe Park onto the kind of the promenade and the memorial area. 10 minutes after that, there was a strong police presence kind of dissipating them after they'd set fires and things. And then there was a huge group of rioters outside our front door, kind of smashing things, organising themselves for further mischief. And then 10 minutes after that, it completely moved back down towards the town centre area.
Crowd should disperse immediately.
There was also unrest in South Belfast. Last night, riot teams were deployed to Sandy Row as a petrol bomb and stones were thrown at police officers. In Birmingham, cars were smashed and a pub was damaged after protesters gathered following false rumours of a planned far-right demonstration. And a hate crime investigation is underway in Burnley after gravestones in the Muslim section of a cemetery were covered in white paint.
I still think that there is a way to bring this to an end by people coming together as a community in the way that we've seen in the clean-up operations. Now, clearly that strength of community spirit is there, and that's what we call upon to bring this violence to an end.
Meanwhile, in Southport, the community is dealing with the horrors of last week and the disorder that's followed. The family of Leanne Lucas, who was stabbed while leading the children's dance class, have shared their disbelief at what's going on around the country.
Just go home. Just let us recover as the best we can. I know we're never going to recover, but at least give us a chance to.
Police say they're working around the clock to identify more people involved in the violent disorder, with more arrests expected in the coming days. Aruna Iyengar, BBC News.
Wait, could you pause?
Well, let's go live to
They I don't know if they wanted to do a wordplay or if it was not a good choice of words, but they said that the was it the government or authorities promise a swift recovery. I think that's what was written over there, which is strange because the class, the dance class, I don't know if you know, but the children that were victims, they were in a Taylor Swift dance class. So I don't know if they were trying to do something there.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they do.
Yeah, so it's just a it's just a poor choice of words then, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they will be, they will have this bad taste in.
Yeah, that would
I
be.
mean, this is the news. This is not. You can't expect much from
Yeah.
from nowadays journalism, anyways. But I think they didn't come that far yet.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Yeah, that would be poor taste. But anyways, let's keep going, man. This is a sad thing.
Political correspondent Harry Farley, who is at Westminster. So, Harry, more violence last night, and the Prime Minister has spoken about holding those responsible both on the streets and online. But I suppose the question is, how can the government do that?
Yeah, that's right, Nikki. Morning to you. Ministers that we've been hearing from are very concerned, as you say, about criminal activity online, such as inciting violence, but also separately about the spread of misinformation online and urging social media companies to do more. And in that context, we heard briefly, as you mentioned there, the sort of war of words that's really emerged between the Prime Minister and the CEO of X, Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world. And Elon Musk highlighted a post by the far-right activist Stephen Yaxley-Lennon, also known as Tommy Robinson, to his 193 million followers. And then separately, in response to another post about the riots, Elon Musk posted, "Civil war is inevitable in the UK." And the Prime Minister's spokesperson we heard from yesterday criticising that comment, saying there is no justification for comments like that. But then Elon Musk followed it up, directly criticising the Prime Minister, who said last night that he would not tolerate attacks on Muslim communities. And in response to that, Elon Musk posted, "Shouldn't you be concerned about attacks on all communities?" So there's that context, I suppose, going around, that spat between the Prime Minister and Elon Musk. We heard from the Justice Minister, Heidi Alexander, this morning, rejecting accusations among some from the protesters, among some rioters, about two-tier policing, essentially that the police manage protests in different ways depending on which community is protesting. She rejected those allegations when she spoke to us this morning.
Fundamentally, the police will take operational decisions about how to police protests effectively. What I do take issue with, though, is the idea that what we're seeing on our streets at the moment is a protest. It is not. It is outright sheer criminality and violence, and that is why the individuals who are responsible for it need to face the full force of the law and face consequences for the actions that they are choosing to take.
Secretary Peter Carl
met
representatives
another issue
from
here.
X, but also TikTok, Meta and Google yesterday. And following that meeting, he said that he expects platforms to ensure that those seeking to spread hate online are not being facilitated and have no place to hide. And the government, I suppose, looking, as you say, to arrest and sentence those who are participating in violence on the streets, but also urging social media companies to do more to stop the spread of misinformation on their platforms.
And on that point that they want to arrest and put them through the courts, is there enough court time? And we know that prison spaces have been at a low amount available. So are more prison spaces going to be created, Harry?
Well, let's take that second point first of all on prisons. As you say, there's been real concern over the last few weeks.
Do you want to finish the whole video,
the availability of prison space and the capacity within the prison system. Warnings about the estate, the prison.
If you want to finish, I think they're only going to talk about the justice system right now. But you know, the thing is that they're talking about misinformation and that social media should stop with that or help with that. But they're not actually giving. Yeah, but they're
from what I heard, this is from the news that I could gather, it was an immigration issue, right?
Yeah.
Because of a attack and the death. I think I shouldn't have said that. Anyways,
yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think YouTube will be that strict.
Anyways, so it was an attack against two kids, right? Something
no,
like that.
there it was a full class of children, and the teachers tried to protect the children. So 3 actually passed away due to that. But it was a mass stabbing.
And who did that?
Yeah, so the problem that's going on, let me just finish what I was saying for like BBC is talking about social media spreading misinformation, but
it
they
seems like
didn't give us the
they're
correct
trying to.
information. I don't think they gave us the information that they think is factual to try to counter the misinformation.
Yeah, that's right. That was kind of confusing because it seems to me that they're trying to they're trying to how can I say it? I don't know,
Censor?
man. It's not censor is not the right word, but
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to, there's this big thing happening here, and it's because of Elon Musk. That's
they're trying to
believe
shift
that's what
focus.
yeah, that's what I felt. Like they're trying to uh, make like this happened because of social media, and Elon Musk is the responsible for this, and so this is what it felt like. I could barely understand what actually happened and why it happened.
They didn't. They said that there is misinformation, but they didn't tell us what the information is. The accurate information
what misinformation was that?
Yeah, from what I gathered, also is I don't know. I don't want to spread misinformation, but this is from what I understood from other sources is that it was an African born in the UK, and I think he has I think, I don't know, but I think he is Muslim. And that's what's causing all the issues. That it's the same thing from back in Brexit. I think one part is saying we love immigrants here in the UK, and the other side is saying this is not acceptable, and this only happened because he is an immigrant. But he was born in the UK, from what I understand. So I think that's what the whole fight is about. It's the whole Brexit all over again. Immigration versus the citizens of the UK. But the thing is that it seems like that guy is also a citizen. So I think that's what BBC is talking about, misinformation. But all in all, I don't think we should be attacking each other. Well, he is descendant, I think. That's what, from what I've gathered. I think his parents are immigrants, but he was born here. That's what I understood from other news sources. But I think the bigger issue is not that. What we should be focusing on is the bigger issue, which is nobody, British or immigrant, should be able to do this. How can a guy walk into... This is the same thing that happens in the United States, but with guns. This is happening here. It's a school shooting.
This also happened here in Brazil.
It's a school stabbing.
There was a similar thing that happened here in Brazil. A lunatic, a crazy guy, he took like an axe, a small axe or tomahawk or something, and he invaded a school. It wasn't a school. It was actually a kindergarten school,
that is insane.
Or something like that. Yeah, and he killed some kids, and that was terrible. That was horrible. And but it happened. Sadly, it happened. But he wasn't an immigrant, though. That he was just
the thing
a
is
very disturbed person.
The thing is, I'm an immigrant living in the UK, and I don't consider myself a threat. In fact, I've helped many people here in the UK. I'm a taxpayer, and I do my part. But I don't agree with all the violence and the crime going up. And I think that happens not only due to immigration, but I see British criminals also on the rise. So it's something that the country needs to do something to solve it. I don't think immigrants should be generalized and put into one little box and say, okay, all the immigrants need to leave. And I hope some people understand that, and understand that the issue is not immigration. The issue is the violence and people who are not educated and people who
basically what you're saying is that people should
don't
be
have
punished by their
treatment.
crimes. Basically, what you're saying is that people should be punished by their crimes for their crimes,
Not for their
regardless of ethnicity or cultural ascendance or
basically
religion. So basically, it's just you just want justice to people who did wrong things. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah,
it's not actually it's not supposed to be that hard to understand, and it's not supposed to be that hard to apply that justice into those into the offenders, the perpetrators. Wow, but it seems like the government is having a very hard time to do that.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
And yeah, one thing is for sure, these riots are only becoming an issue. Like protests, fine, I understand that, but not riots, not vandalism, you know. That's only going to make things worse. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope you guys understood everything we're saying. We're not trying to protect immigrants doing criminality here. We're just saying that anybody could be a criminal in the UK. Okay?
Yeah.
But the issue is not where they're from. I mean, you're in Brazil. You didn't go into any schools and you didn't do anything that the other Brazilian did. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Hopefully. Okay. No, I'm kidding. It's a heavy video to make, so ending it on maybe. Oh, it's even hard to end it on a positive note. But hopefully, guys, you understood. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because apparently BBC disabled the comment section, so hopefully you guys will be able to discuss peacefully in the comments. Okay, see you guys, take care, bye-bye.
Now you can get full access to exclusive content, special reactions to shows, series, anime, full movies, and even request a video of your choice. Just become a YouTube member or join Buy Me a Coffee today. Find out more, the link is in the description.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right.